So I just finished some work on my chassis for my robot this year. It's definitely not done, and the brain, radio, and battery placement will definitely all change. And probably also the placement of some of these crossbars will change, but for now, 257 RPM chassis, 600 RPM motor cartridges, geared down 7 to 3. Yeah, geared down 7 to 3. We have some standoffs connecting this here. Yeah, well, lots of gears. One sec, let's take this off the tripod. I offset the gears there so that there's less contact between these to make them more like the low strength gears where there's less friction on the drive. I know what some people will say about that, and I know what some other people say about that. I think that's better for a chassis where you want as smooth of a transfer of power as possible. I know that some other people will say things other than that, but this is what I think, and seems to be working really nicely. We have some cross structure here, like that. Oh yeah, so these wheels here are on the green bearings, so they can spin freely on the shaft. But this right here, this gear, has 4 points of contact in there. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus well, but it has 2 screws on the outer ones and 2 standoffs on the inner. Oh, well, why won't this focus? Let me get it to focus. 2 screws in there. And then over here, I guess, oh yeah, so that is stood off there on spacers. That bearing up there. And that's so that this can spin freely in here. This shaft can be in here, and it doesn't have to go through this over here because the bearing can't really get up through that hole there, and have it still be smooth when it's on the when it's in the edge of the C-channel. Oh, that's one other thing. Over here on the motors, I use some standoffs to let these be on the edge of the C-channel over here. And I think that's just about it. I've also been using the new shoulder screws from Robosource, which are very nice. They help things be very, very aligned in the chassis. So this thing's not bending anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I think they're really nice parts to have. Yeah, so the battery, brain, and radio placement will all change. But yeah, this is our basic chassis here. We're going to probably have hard-mounted intakes up here, and then it's going to bring balls through there. Yeah, so this is our robot. It'll change. I hope to bring more videos up about our robot soon.